Hello, it's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube, and I'm here to share some guidance for the week ahead. That's Monday the 17th of February till Sunday the 23rd of February. I'm currently away, so I've pre-recorded this last week, which is today, for next week. So when you see this, it will be scheduled, it's be premiered several days in advance, ready to come to you on Monday. So I trust you've had a good weekend and you're ready to start your new week today, or it may still be Sunday for you when you see this. But welcome, extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. I'm really grateful for it. So what I'm going to do is pull some cards for each day of the week ahead, like we've been doing. I'm using my Speed of Light Oracle cards for this reading today. These have been created by me and they were released in 2014, sorry. 2014 these came out. And there are 55 cards in this deck. As you can see, mine, you might be able to see, mine are very well worn. This is my personal deck that's looking a bit ratty. I might have to get myself and grab a new box out, but I do love these cards. They are so on point and so accurate. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they want to share for this week. I'm not doing personal readings here. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared will be helpful and supportive for you. So please remember to take on board what feels right, what resonates, what makes sense to you at this time, and let the rest go. If it doesn't make sense, if it doesn't mean anything to you any day, that doesn't matter. It may be information that someone else needs to hear. So you can trust that whatever's loudest that you need to hear is going to be something that you hear. So trust your intuition as you're connecting. So I'm going to clear this space. I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to come back in just a moment, all set up with my board, and we'll see what the cards want to say for this week. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, now I've recognised that my voice is a bit muffled when I get to this part because the microphone's at the front here and I've been talking from the back of my video camera. So I'm going to try and speak into the front a little bit more, so I trust you can hear me loud and clear and I'm not too muffled. So I'm using my Speed of Light Oracle cards and I'm shuffling the cards now. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for the best card for Monday the 17th, Tuesday the 18th, Wednesday the 19th, Thursday the 20th, Friday the 21st, Saturday the 22nd, Sunday the 23rd of February, and then one card for the theme for this week ahead. So I trust all those cards will find their way to the top of the deck based on the way that I choose my cards. So I shuffle until I feel I need to stop, split the deck into two, and take the top card. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, okay, here we go. Let me make sure we're in shot. I think that's fine. Okay, Monday the 17th of February. Oh, we have card 51 called the Temple of Maya, and it says manifestation, revelation, and purpose. This card brings structure, and so much so that it can highlight an important building or changes in the home or changes in a building that's of some significance. This might be renovations, moving house, or changes in the home. So this is going to be important on Monday the 17th of February. And there's also structure here for the individual. So there's a sense here of potential. I can hear the black cockatoo that it's not a siren, it's a black cockatoo flying over. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, sorry. So this is about finding more structure, meaning, purpose in our life. So there is great potential here to get clearer about what we want and how we want to get there. So there's a new structure that we feel, a new clarity, we could say. Now for Tuesday, the 18th, look, we have Chakra Activate. Do we keep moving or is this moving? Hold on, let me just get you into position a bit better. I think that might be all right, actually. Okay, Chakra Activate, card 7. It says upgrade, new level, initiation, and celebrate. So this is about taking things to the next level. This is about letting our life, letting our relationships, and letting ourself upgrade. This is also time for celebration. So there's something that we might be breaking through. We might have reached breakdown recently, and there's a feeling on Tuesday for some of us that we might move into breakthrough, and that this is a cause for celebration. So there's something here to celebrate on Tuesday. I know for the Tasmania Healing Retreat that we're hosting, this is our big releasing day. So I can see from this that there's potential for us to really shift a lot and move into a nice new level for ourselves on Tuesday. So let's look at Wednesday. This is Wednesday the 19th. We have a featured card. It's the lizard. The lizard has further instructions here, which say to take the third card from the top of the deck. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Come off. Here. Aha, risk-taking. Now, I did have an extra piece of blue tack to stick at any featured cards on with, but I don't know where it went. Hopefully I didn't sit on it. I don't want to be sitting on blue tack. We're going to sit this card here for now. These two cards have come up together for a reason for Wednesday. So let's look at them individually and then we'll look at their relationship together. So the lizard, card 3, it says optimism, appearances, delusion and illusion. This is saying that something may not be as it seems or as it appears on Wednesday. So we're being encouraged to look further, look at the fine details, the fine print, look further into the contract, read between the lines, if you like, or ask more questions. This is about, looking underneath the bonnet of the vehicle we're thinking about purchasing. Not because we shouldn't purchase it, but usually it's because we need to just have more information. So looking deeper than what's been presented to us on Wednesday. The risk-taking card, number 27, says journey, unknown, beginnings and confidence. So this is about taking a risk and following our heart, and it brings forth new beginnings, new adventures and a newfound sense of confidence. So these two cards together may be suggesting for some of us to look a little bit deeper, look beneath the surface of what's been presented to us, and look further underneath, especially in regards to a new beginning or a new journey that we want to embark on. So that is Wednesday. Now Thursday's card, look, we have the butterfly, card 6. It says heart opening, freedom, passion and action. So this is about opening our heart and moving forward. There's a dreamy feeling to this, and there's a dreamy feeling to this, even though they're going the opposite directions. They're both looking up. So this is a dreamy energy. This is probably not a lot of grounding over Wednesday and Thursday, but a lot of dreaming, a lot of running with our ideas, a lot of being inspired and sitting in our heart and letting our heart open with wild ideas, wild passions. There's an action energy here, there's an action energy here. These 4 cards are what I would call powerful cards. So we're in for quite a ripper first 4 days of the week. Let's look at Friday. This is Friday the 21st. And we have card 31 called Expression. And it says communication, listen, trust. Share, deliver and trust. So this is about being open with our communications on Friday. We might need, well, we're being encouraged to trust what we need to say, trust what we need to deliver as we're expressing ourselves. And it's not just about speaking and having to dominate conversations. There is also a big element of this card about listening and only saying or speaking up when we need to. So it's not about, dominating a conversation and feeling like we're the only ones that can talk because this card came up. No, this is about also listening and knowing when to speak and when not to. So there's a balance here in what we're saying, but there might be some tests in our communications on Friday. Sorry. I've got the paper in front of me and I'm still mucking up the days. Jeepers. Okay, we're looking now at Saturday. This is Saturday the 22nd. Look at this. We have card 10, action taking. And it says move on, horizon, forward and let go. This is about letting the sun set on old parts of our life that have come to a natural ending or have just come to an ending. It's time to let the sun set now. It's time to close that old door and allow the new door to open, allow the sun to rise on the new parts of our life that are calling to be illuminated. They're calling to come into form for us in our life. There is action in this. There is action in this. There is action in this. Communication requires action too. So there's a lot of action and movement. Things are moving at fast speed, and it looks like they're going to continue this coming week. So Sunday now, the 23rd of February. We have Tiger Claw, card 40, and it says, listen to this, stand your ground, speak, action, and courage. You'd think every second card in this deck has action in it. It doesn't. But we have action, 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 even just written in the title or the subtitle. And this is also a lot of movement. So Tiger Claw wants us to stand our ground, to hold our space, to clear the air. There is communication in this as well. This is a different sort. This is an assertive, clear the air, get our claws into something that's that we need to speak up on. This is a little softer. This is listening as well. It's not, doesn't feel assertive. This is more just being in that space of expression. This is assertive. So we might find ourselves on Sunday needing to clear the air, and the energy will be supportive to do that. So an overview of the week ahead before we turn over the theme card is there's a lot of energy here. There's a lot of action, a lot of movement, a lot of potential for change, a lot of potential to improve ourselves and our life. There's a new level, there's more structure that's coming in potentially earlier in the week. There's old doors closing, new doors opening. So let's see what the theme card is. This will help bring these days together and help us see the bigger picture for this week. We have another featured card. It's card 11 called Crystal Beach. And it has further instructions here which say to split the deck and take the top card. Let me move this up a bit so we can fit the other one here without blocking it too much. So I'm going to split the deck and we'll take this card. Okay, we have another featured card, so we're going to follow this. It says fan out the deck and pull a card. So I'm putting that other part back on top and we're going like this and pulling this card. So we have 3 cards for the theme. Let me put these up so we can see them a bit better. Our theme cards here. Can you see that? Yes. Here. These have all come up together for a reason. And I love it when this happens because this gives us a lot of information. And I'm going to put this one here. Can we see that okay? Yes. Okay, our theme cards here. Well, let's look at these separately and then we're going to look at their relationship together. Card 11, Crystal Beach, says decision, vision, pondering, clarity, and decide. This is saying that this week many of us or a lot of us might find that we have to make a decision. There's a decision that we need to make, and it might not be one we can make easily. Because some decisions we can make like that. Other decisions we've got to sit on. And there are big energies around this week. There's doors opening and closing. There's big things that are potentially happening. Even this new beginning risk-taking card that shows change. So we might need to spend some time this week getting clear and pondering and getting clarity about what is the best decision to make. The bear, the medicine pouch, card 54, it says resources, gather, knowledge and collect. This is about gathering resources, and it's usually finances. So it might be savings or getting the money together that we need, which is probably going to be influencing our decision. So we might find we have a decision we have to make this week that's directly connected with our finances. Can we afford this? That might be a big part of what we decide we want to do or not. We can continue to collect the finances or the resources that we need to prepare ourselves to make that decision or to step into whatever it is we're preparing to step into. And then we've got Gaia, card 33, that says spring, nature, message, listen, and life. This is nature calling us. Nature calling us to heal, to mend, to reassess our life, but to listen. Because life is calling us. And if we're not feeling like a part of our life right now, we may need to look at how can we get clearer about the direction we want to take in our life. How can we gather the resources that we need to feel a stronger connection and closeness, a closer connection with our life? So nature may call us strongly this week. And this would be a strong grounding card. In fact, all of these would be. And there is not a lot of grounding in this week, potentially. There's a lot of strong action energy, a lot of dreaming, a lot of uncertainty, perhaps. But with the theme cards, this is just giving us a bit of an anchor for the days ahead. Wow, what an interesting week ahead. So just remember to run with the energy as you feel inspired to, and work with it as best as you can. So let's remember to find those anchoring points, those anchoring moments, those what I like to call pockets of time in between our busyness, to reconnect, to realign, to just stop and listen. So we had some dominating, I'm looking down at the board, we had a few dominating words like action, open and listen. So they seem to be dominant or come up a couple of times. Action, open and listen. So see how that helps you this week. Thank you so much for connecting. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, please send us a message through our website. If you want to learn more about my cards that I've used today, which are the Speed of Light Oracle cards, please have a look on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. And if you would love to look further at my work at Temple of Balance or learn more about me and what I do here, then please visit templeofbalance.com.au. We're about to celebrate our 15th birthday on the 25th of February, so keep an eye out for some fun that week. So it will be next week when you're watching this. So the week of the 24th, we'll be doing some fun birthday things. So keep an eye out. Have a fantastic week ahead. Corey and I are out at the moment. We are hosting our Tasmania Healing Retreat. Not at the time I'm recording this, but at the time you're watching this, we'll most likely be hosting our annual Tasmania Healing Retreat. So we're not going to be around much. So if you've sent us an email, if you've ordered something through our website and you haven't heard from us for a couple of days, please don't worry. We will get back to you as soon as we can. We will be back in to check emails and mail out orders on Tuesday. That's Tuesday the 18th. And then again on Friday the 21st when the retreat's finished. So in the meantime, please just be patient, and sending you loads of love. I trust you have a fantastic week ahead, and don't forget this video as a resource for you to come back and connect with throughout the week as needed. There will also be other videos, not this week. I'm not having any other new videos this week. They'll be back next week, but there are a lot of videos on my website and YouTube, which I'm sharing back to the page this week while we're hosting the retreat, so you probably have already seen some. So I think that's all I need to say. Thanks so much for connecting. Thank you so much. Namaste.